shoot, fire, and tarnation, as they say in the South, or a little something like that. What we got for you right here is mind-boggling in this day and age. I mean, back in the day, you heard about this sort of thing quite often, but not in 2025. Guess there are still some outlaws in them blue skies above. You may have heard of the airline term, "We got a deadhead crew on board." Well, this guy created a whole new level to that term. They certainly had a dead-headed pilot on board who passed the juice before shift ended. So what went down is after TSA agents notice a visibly intoxicated Southwest pilot of 20 years, they inform the police. While passengers and flight attendants look on, cops were able to catch up to him while he was finishing pre-flight checks and asked him to step out of the plane to run sobriety tests. If you like what you're watching, we would be mighty grateful to you if you would go hit those subscriber, like, and share buttons harder than a raccoon in a trash can at midnight.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
You doing okay?
Yeah, fine.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
Last night.
About how many hours ago?
Like 10 hours ago, at least.
How many drinks did you have?
Had a few beers. Sir?
Define a few beers.
A few beers.
Define a few beers.
Like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you drink?
Light beer. Miller Lite.
Miller Lite?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Who were you with?
My FO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to provide field sobriety with me right now?
No.
Why not?
There's no need.
Well, I can smell an odor consistent with an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
These.
What is that?
Rose.
Do you have any fresh ones that haven't been in your mouth?
Yeah. Right in my bag.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can smell it. I can smell it. Tobacco or
Just nicotine.
yeah. Smells mini. So my issue is I don't have a PBT, and like obviously it's a fully booked flight.
We know, so what is that, maybe 8 hours separation from the last drink? So you have that, you have a couple of 3 minutes on. So we already have a report that says that it's possible, there might be some inebriation. Someone who checked it, smelled alcohol, and then they reported the guys.
Who would have done that?
I'm just telling you, just,
I understand.
we got the call.
I understand.
I can sense, or I have a smell of an adult beverage coming out of you. I don't know if it's coming out of your mouth or your skin. If it's coming out of the pores, I get it. But we got to do our thing, so we're trying to.
Do I see him?
Would you do field sobriety?
Sure.
Do you have a jacket or something? Because it's kind of
I
cold
do.
outside. Alright, so we can do it right here. I'm gonna do the eyes first. Just watch it, because obviously I know you're not certified, so like I have to do it, but just watch for clues and stuff. Because if not, this will be a brand new uncharted territory.
I talked to the first officer also.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
You guys want to talk to the flight attendants? They were there too.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and do one separate. Do you have an edict time or pushback?
Yeah,
You do?
we did. I don't have my phone, but and my watch is dead, but it's like in a few minutes.
Well, this can go quickly, but just come here real quick. Okay, so do you have any health issues? Anything? I'm sorry, you're a pilot, so you can't have any crazy health issues or any problems or anything. I noticed you wear contact or you got glasses.
I do.
Okay. So what I'm just going to ask you to do.
We just go away from the passengers. Sure.
Okay, so all I need you to do is the tip of my pen right here,
Yeah.
this little white tip. I'm going to move it back and forth.
Yeah.
I need you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You don't have any issues doing that for me? Okay. So just pay attention with the
Yeah.
tip of this pen. Really quick, okay? Alright, for this next exercise, I know it's kind of difficult because it's kind of at an incline, but just on here on this most flat surface, I need you to take a series of heel-toe steps. I'm going to explain it to you. What you're going to do is you're going to put your left foot or your right foot, whichever's more comfortable. I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right foot first. You're going to go heel-toe, and if you just take a step to the side really quick, you're just going to take a series of heel-toe steps and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do that until you get to 10. Make sure you count out loud. Make sure you go heel toe. Don't look down. Don't put your arms out for balance. Do you have any issues with that?
No problem.
Okay.
I'll go up here so it gets well.
You can start right there. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Keep turning and go the other way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, if you step down on this little platform. Alright, so this next test is called the one-legged stand. So what you're going to do is whichever foot you prefer, whichever one you feel like you have a stronger balance with, you're just going to, with your hands at your side, put your foot out in front of you like this, and you're going to hold it. You're just count out loud 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Don't start until I tell you to begin. Do you understand these instructions?
Sure.
Alright, you may begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000.
Okay, you can stop. Just do me a favor and just hang on really quick. Here's a mince back. I just gotta go talk to them for a minute, okay? Yeah. I saw it, yeah, the nice diagnosis. I didn't really see it in the walk-in turn, but I definitely saw the nice diagnosis. So yeah. So at this point, what would it be? DUI less safe if he doesn't agree to a blood draw, or?
There's I'll get a smell of the good over everything, and I'll slice off the stackings. So whatever you saw is what I'll put on there. There can't be any. My only question is where do we care?
Yeah. Being that there's not a sergeant on duty coming in, that's where I'm really.
I saw the Twitch.
Can you come out here so I don't have to squeeze in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to put this one only at the airport.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if it's a law enforcement, except for the internship at the airport.
Going to the gate. They check out me like that.
I can get down the come off from small.
Yes, sir. What's going on? So, my name's Corporal Best. I'm the supervisor right now with the Airport Police Department. So, did you guys go out and have a few drinks last night?
I met here on, we had a drink, yeah.
Okay. So, my problem is that right now, Sam, I'm talking to you. I don't smell anything coming off of you. I can smell a very strong odor, alcohol beverage coming off of him. And that's a huge issue, regardless in general, whether we were standing on the side of the road and the Toyota Camry was right next to you, but it's an even bigger issue because there's what, probably 100 and...
There's not that many people, it doesn't matter, it's got a point, yeah.
But the issue is I can detect it, and so obviously I don't know where you guys are based out of, where the hub is, but with the FSD that I just put him through, he did exhibit signs of impairment on top of the other officer as well. So I am going to make a phone call to my supervisor, but there's a very strong possibility, or very strong probability, that he is going to be taken to Shadow County Detention Center for the willful intent to operate an aircraft while intoxicated. So if you need to start making some roll calls, I just go ahead and start doing it, okay? Do we have any blood kits down the IHA still?
What does? What does that?
For blood draw?
Not that I'm aware of. That usually I just do it on the side of the road, or they go back to the station for the intoxicated. Okay, so got caught with the cause.
And when I just talked to him, he immediately dropped his hand as soon as I started talking. He's like, yeah, we went out for drinks. And I was like, okay, well, my issue is you smell perfectly fine. You breathe. And I was like, and I put into FST, and he's exhibiting strong signs. So I've already told him, go ahead and start making the phone calls. Cause,
Yeah, I told the airlines too.
and it would be what, DUI for the willful intent of operating an aircraft? Well,
Yeah, because it's commercial. You can't have any impairment on a commercial aircraft. Like it's like CDLs. You know, they don't have a presumptive alcohol level. So.
So you think we should go up to the gate and do this, or take him up to the patrol car?
He needs to, he's not going to walk.
Yeah.
They're making calls. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do on that. They're in.
Do me a favor, if you don't mind. or I can do it, like jog or run to the IHA and see if there's those white blood kits. Or actually, let me ask him first before we even do that. All right, so do you have any personal belongings on the plane?
I do.
What do you have on there? Like just like your go bag and like a phone and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So my issue is I'm trained in standardized field sobriety, and you've exhibited strong signs, and even after speaking with your first pilot, like the issue is, would you agree to a blood draw to test your blood alcohol content? No. Okay. Well, the issue is when you agreed to the field sobriety, you exhibited the symptoms, and if you're refusing to a blood draw, that's DUI less safe for the willful intention to operate a commercial aircraft.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
How did I fail? I did everything.
The signs that you exhibited during those 3 tests, I'm able to articulate based off those and the odor coming off of your person. It's very consistent with DUI.
Okay. Well, yeah. So what do you want me to do?
So what's going to happen is if you don't agree to a blood draw, it'll be DUI less safe. You'll be booked into the Chatham County Detention Center, and we'll give you a phone call. You can more than likely, because it's Tuesday, it's a weekday. But that's the route that we're going to have to take, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay. And if I did agree to a blood draw, then what?
I mean, it's a good part of the ongoing investigation. That it's like, I did my part, but it's like your blood is the non-negotiable. Like that'll prove whether or not it is what it is. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
But obviously, I can't coax you in it. You have your right. You said no. So based off that alone, and based off the field sobriety that you,
even if I gave you blood, then nothing would change.
Okay.
Right.
That is your willful choice that you were willing to make, but based off the calls that we received stating that people down in TSA could smell what smelled like alcohol coming off of your breath, and they're not trained. I am trained in odor and alcohol impairment.
That's fine. I mean, nothing's going to change your mind. I didn't even talk to TSA today. I went to KCM.
It's operated by TSA.
Right. Okay. So, all right, I'll get my stuff, but whatever you gotta do.
Okay. My officer is gonna grab your stuff. If you don't mind, we're just gonna head up to the patrol car, so that way we don't have to do all in front of the public eye. As long as you just be cool, I'll be cool.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
but yeah, I'd like to. I can't grab my stuff myself.
Yeah, if you would like to, we can do that.
Yeah.
Do you want some overtime, or do you want me to take it? Well, just because I'm going to have to do the report if you don't mind taking him to Chatham, since he refused blood.
Excuse me, so I wanted to get things squared away.
Yeah. 751 to 749. If you are off airport property, can you beat feet back here? What? Stick your head in there, just make sure he's not like really down.
be calling the department for a long time.
Do you have any bottled water up here?
How about canned?
How do you feel about
Is
a
it sparkling?
can? No,
I
this
have
is just flat water.
sparkling.
We have sparkling.
No, I wasn't afraid it
No,
was going to be
yeah,
sparkling.
no, we
it's
just
flat.
make easier to recycle and stuff. Yeah.
And it's a little cold.
I don't believe that they're going to allow you to keep all this at the jail, so we're just going to log it into our evidence here. So that way, once you get bailed out, you come back here, there'll be a property sheet and everything, so you'll have to come back out here, then our evidence custodian will sign your luggage back out to you, okay?
I guess. How about my wallet?
You can keep that. And then do you have your phone as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, those they'll let you keep those. Unfortunately, just because it's like big luggage and everything, they don't let people keep that anymore. So unfortunately, this is the nitty-gritty part. I just have to read you the implied consent law in Georgia. Even though I know your license was out of a different state, you're just currently in Georgia. So the implied consent law for people over the age of 21 states that in the state of Georgia has conditioned people with the privilege to drive upon highways in the state upon the submission to the state-administered chemical test of your blood, breath, or urine, other bodily substances for the purpose of determining you are under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license, or in this case your out-of-state license, will be suspended for the privilege of a minimum of 1 year. The refusal to submit blood testing may be offered into evidence against you at trial. If you submit to testing and the results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia or out-of-state driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state may be suspended for a minimum of 1 year. You are entitled to additional chemical tests of your blood or other bodily substances at your own expense and from qualified personnel of your own choosing. You've already agreed that you did not want to participate in the blood draw. So because of that, I'm now going to detain you. Like I said, as long as you just continue to be cool with me, I'll be cool with you, okay? So you just step over here really quick. Stand by. Yeah, you can keep this. Step by. If you just want to put it up there with your ID and everything, it'll be all in a little baggie for you. So if you just stand face away from me. Okay, hang on, before you sit down. Just put your hands behind your back for me. Palms up. Hang on, one second. Alright, go ahead and wash your hands again. Yeah, no problem.
The suspect was arrested and charged with DUI less safe, which allows officers to charge you if they believe any amount of alcohol or drugs has made you less safe to drive, even if your BAC is below the legal limit. And unfortunately for this rebel air pilot, but fortunately for the passengers, earlier this year, the Federal Aviation Administration revoked his certification, and he is no longer employed by Southwest. But there is a plot twist, folks. He is still fighting the charges. His attorney claims that the police body cam footage showing his client's arrest actually makes clear that he in fact did not commit a crime. I guess he is, as they say, just flying through a rough pocket of air until he gets cleared